So what would happen if your dad went off the track into the gravel, and I stayed on the, if we were driving down the street, your dad went off the side of the road and was like in a parking lot or grass. Slow his car down, wouldn't it? And he's making a bigger circle than we need to make. So think of it like this: when we have a track right here, okay? We want to keep our hand from here to go down here. Here's the ending finish line, okay? So if we bring our hand down and we come back this way, that means we have to come from back here all the way here and then go here instead of just going from here to here. Does that make sense? Okay? So a good drill to do at home is go stand. You have a wall in your house? Yeah? Go stand against the wall. So be like this. Okay? So act like this net right here is the wall. Put your heels up against the wall. Okay? And all we're going to do is we're going to practice doing this. Okay? So if our shoulders are back, that's not where we want to be. Okay? So we actually want to be like this. Now remember, this isn't going to be exactly like a pitching motion because we're not going to go right away like this. We're going to be like this. You see how my hand's not behind my back? Watch what happens when my hand goes behind my back. Watch this hand, okay? It hits the net. So for you, it would hit the wall, right? So we're just trying to keep ourselves lined. So we want to keep this shoulder straight. Because if we turn this, watch what happens. Stick your hands out like this. Okay? So if we're straight, we're not hitting the wall, right? Okay, so what happens if we turn this one? What does that do? Go back behind us, and we don't want that. One, it's going to take us a lot longer to get there. Okay? It's going to put strain on here too. And wouldn't you see if I was pitching to you, okay, and I was turning this way, can you see what pitch I'm throwing right now with my hand? Okay? What about now? You know why kids do that though? Because they think it's more power. Okay, have you ever played basketball? You ever shot baskets before? Okay. What's easier to do? If you were to sit here and the rim's sitting there and you shoot. Somewhat easy at times. Okay, so now what happens if you were to have the basket moving on it? It's harder. So think of it like that, okay? When we come here, okay, and we're trying to throw it right there, right, that big black, thick net, okay? Now when we come here, we have to hit it, and we have to time it exactly perfect just to hit it there instead of coming up and going right to it. We're going to have to hit a moving target. So that's one thing I want you to do tonight, okay? Is I want you to line your feet up against the wall. Put your heels against the wall, okay? And I just want you to go like this. Okay? Now if your elbows or your shoulders, now we don't want you to come here, okay? Because this is only, because like I said, we're not actually going to be pitching like this. Because that means we'd be walking through the door at the same time, right? It would be actually like this. And then the front side would go, and then the back side would go, right? Front side, back side, right? But if we're just trying to keep ourselves lined up, this is a good drill. Okay? See where you are.